Today we are going to record a little story on Scratch. So, this story is about a crazy wizard whose skills are not that adept and how he brings laughter to his whole kingdom. So, to begin with, I select this wizard as my sprite, and we have a bunch of stages. So, it's a very um, this story has lot many characters, and I'll show you how to navigate to each character. So to begin with, let's just spend some time and see the story. In a magical kingdom, there once lived a clumsy wizard called Wall-E. Every time he tried to cast a spell, chaos would ensue. One day, he accidentally turned his broom into a chatty parrot that would not stop singing off key. As Wally chased the parrot, his hat flew off and landed on a frog who promptly started rapping. The kingdom erupted in laughter, and Wally realized that sometimes the best magic is the kind that brings smiles, even if it is unintentional. So, to create this script, we coded each individual sprite that we chose. So, I have a wizard, I have a broom, I have a magic wand, and I have a parrot. Then we have a wizard who doesn't have a hat on his head as a sprite. And then we have a frog. And if you can see, we have a wizard hat as well. So a wizard, a broom, magic wand, parrot, wizard 2 who doesn't have a hat on his head, a frog, and a wizard hat. To begin with, we start our program by showing this wizard 1. So I've taken two copies of wizard 2 and wizard 1. So in this wizard 1, when it is clicked, in a magical kingdom, it takes us to this first backdrop, which I've taken as a magical castle 2. Then I position or initialize my wizard to stand at a position, and then I record whatever the story has to say. I wait for 6 seconds because that's the time when the recording ends, and then I say, "Hello, I'm Wall-E." After that, I play the second part of the story and wait another for 4 seconds. Once I've done this, I send this broadcast message 1. So, broadcast message 1 is basically an internal signal that is given to other sprites, and these sprites capture this broadcast message 1. It's an internal signal, you'll never see it on the screen. So, this code is sending a signal to another sprite that now I have broadcasted or I have flagged a signal, and other actions can follow after the signal. So once the message 1 is broadcasted, let's see what happens. So the message 1, after the message 1 is broadcasted, the wand receives this. So the wand is basically moving 15 degrees and coming back 15 degrees, and there's a wait in second to give that waving action. So the wand flicks. Once this is done, then we go back to the original code. So the wand is clicked, and after a wait of 3 seconds, we come back to the original code of this wizard, and it says switch to background in a magical galaxy. So then the background changes to galaxy view where the magic has happened. And then we give another narration of the story and wait 2 seconds to switch the backdrop to forest. So basically, in the forest, the broom changes into the parrot. So basically, broom receives message 2 and it hides. So hide is in looks. I kind of use this hide to remove the wand, remove the broom and on message 2, the parrot appears. So the parrot comes to position X and it is shown and waits for 2 seconds. Then it makes that sound of chi chi chi, and it moves left, right, center like we did with the ping pong ball project. It moves around, and then once it's done, it broadcasts message 3. So message 3 is for wizard 2 to appear. So message 3, wizard 2 appears. The story is the wizard's hat drops down and a frog picks it up and starts jumping. So message 3 is broadcasted for this wizard who doesn't have a hat. So I'm here switching the costume to wizard C. So if you go to costumes, it has A, B, and C. And with C, what I did is I edited out the hat and showed just to show that hat has fallen off. And then I have kind of broadcasted a message number 4. So through messages, you can connect your story or sequences together. And message 4 is received by the hat, and hat shows up. So when the initial flag is clicked, the hat is hidden, and when it receives message 4, it shows up, and then it broadcasts message 5. As soon as it broadcasts message 5 is for frog. The frog picks up message 5, and then it starts making the sound and goes up and down. And once it's completed, it broadcasts message 6. So when message 6 is received, then the last part of narration happens, and in the end the crowd is laughing and the backdrop switches to Night City, and the end signal or sign appears. So to create the end sign, you can just choose a backdrop, use paint tools, and kind of create your own text here using this text file. So that was all about how to create story in Scratch. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for listening.